Grr, bow. If you know, you know, dog. If you know, you already know. There ain't no intro, you know what I'm saying? Because, you already know what it is. You already know what type of time we on right now, bro. So this is what I'm saying, people. It's been brought to my attention that we may have a problem. What's the problem? The problem is there's a man that goes by the name of Adam Upchurch. Wait, I don't even think that's his name. Ryan Upchurch, right? Apparently, word on the street is he's been out here dissing, right? So, just a little background story. About a month ago, maybe a little more or so, you know what I'm saying? Um, Scru had a live stream, right? He had a live stream. He was reacting to people, any don't know that don't know. They got to pick a reaction. He would do a reaction to a song. A lot of people requested Upchurch. I mean, by when I say a lot, an overwhelming amount of people requested Upchurch, right? So Screw stepped back and was like, damn, seem a lot of people want to see me, do Upchurch. He never really heard of him or anything like that. Maybe heard of him, but never heard his music. So he decided that he was going to do a whole video. So the next day, he did a whole reaction video. He picked a song that Upchurch had just uploaded, I believe the day before, whatever. He gave his honest opinion, right? He felt that as a reactor, Upchurch's bars were not that great for as many people that were asking and wanted to see him, right? So a lot of people were like, man, I understand you don't like that. That wasn't really the best Upchurch. You should probably go listen to this and blah, 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 and all this. And all that Screw was saying was, yo, I'm not really feeling this, dog. Like, it's just like crazy that, this many people have been asking me to react to this. And when it came out, it just wasn't that fire. You know what I'm saying? So that was how we felt as a reactor. We kept it pushing. Next day, Upchurch drops a video that's about 35 minutes long. He's going, yo, I mean, man, this wasn't the best. And then he was trying to justify why these bars were better than this. And, oh, this bar is good because of basically a lot of just going back and doing damage control. Like, yo, it's not really whack. You just got to know where I'm from, blah, blah, blah. And, we just come from two different places, yada, yada. And that's why you might not understand it. And Screw is just like, not really. It's just not that good. It doesn't matter where you're from, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. So, Upchurch proceeds to say something about how Screw mentioned the fact that a lot of times when people request stuff, they request a lot of white rappers. They don't request a lot of black rappers. So he brought that up and he said, yo, that's just a fact. Like, I'm predominantly Eminem channel. I blew up doing a lot of Eminem, Shady, all that kind of stuff. I react to Yellow Wolf. I react to, all kinds of artists, right? But just a lot of people that they support and push is a lot of the white rappers on the YouTube platform. He didn't mean any disrespect by it. I understood what he was saying. He was just saying that, listen, when it comes to this YouTube rap stuff, there is a lot of people of color that are doing a lot of things, and I don't feel like they get the same type of recognition and push that a lot of these other people who are not even actually as talented as these artists. So, there's a lot of people that have talent that are black on this platform, right? And we can't ignore the fact that they may not get warrant the same type of attention that a lot of the others do. There is a few, you know what I mean? There is the exception of a few. You got people like Dax who push up serious numbers and stuff like that. But there is a lot of black artists on the platform that do kind of go unnoticed. Nothing wrong with saying that, right? In that response from Upchurch, Upchurch brings up the fact that it's 2019, right? 2019, dog. And that there's no such thing as racism. We passed that. You know, that kind of stuff don't happen. He lives in the deep south and he doesn't experience that. He don't see that. He don't think that people are really on that type of time. So I sit back and I'm like, all right. First off, how can you tell somebody how to feel about something that they live, right? That's me. That's my thought. That's my thought on the whole thing. I'm like, wait a second. Hold up. So you gonna tell me something that I wake up, walk out the house and experience every single day. And then I'm supposed to just take that and just be like, whatever, right? So then I step back and I'm like, all right, so boom. So now I gotta kind of look at your character, bro. Because I don't really, like at that type of time, I'm like, all right, we might not be on the same path anymore. You know what I mean? Because you clearly not seeing things from a realistic standpoint. Like, you can't say that kind of stuff and not expect people to be offended, right? So whatever, we push on from that. So, in response to that video, Screwface Jean makes a response video to that response. He goes, listen, we can sit down like men and talk about this. We can hash this out. You know what I mean? We can have a conversation. We can get done what we need to do. And I'm just like, all right, cool, On more in the video, he's like, yo, like, all in all, I just really didn't think that was the best shit. Like, there might be some other stuff that you have that might be better, but I just personally think that shit is not that good. So, later on, down the road, I think either the same day as that video dropping or the day after, Scru had a screenshot that had came out about him saying that Upchurch was whack. Now, that happened the same day or the day after that Scru dropped his reaction to Upchurch's reaction, right? He said that. But Scru had also said that on the video that he originally said. The original video that had been said, right? So on the original video, he says, yo, well, I think Upchurch is whack. I just don't think he's that good. Like, I don't understand why people are gassing him like that. Whatever. So he had said that in publicly already. He said that publicly. Well, now Upchurch doubles back. And a lot of people are, passing the screenshot around saying that Scru said he was whack behind his back and this, that, and the third, which is completely not true, right? So he never said that behind his back. He said that up front. Then he also said that in a place that's a public forum that people can see and do whatever it is that they want to do with that. So nobody's controlling that situation. So boom. So fast forward. It's been a little while. Everything been deaded about that. Ain't nobody talking about that, tripping about that, none of that, right? So fast forward last night, Roaster Review has a video that comes out, right? They're interviewing Ryan Upchurch, and it comes to a section of them that they do with every single person where they say, do you eat ass? And then the person's supposed to respond with their answer, right? So this time they asked the question, but they placed it in a way of saying like this. They said, yo, Screwface said he eat ass, so do you eat ass? Which is hilarious, right? I'm not mad at that. I think that was dope. It was funny, this is a platform that is supposed to get people to, come and be on there and stuff like that. So I'm not upset about any of that, right? So I'm like, all right, smooth. So they say that, and then Ryan Upchurch responds is, who is that? So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, He just says that. He doesn't let it rock though. So they can go, Screwface Jean. He's a reactor. He does music and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure, he reacted to some of your stuff. And then Ryan Upchurch response is, oh man, he's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. You talking about that guy that raps and said he don't want all the white people on his platform? So he said, fuck that dude, he's irrelevant. I'm like, what? Hold up. So you try to say, you try to say that you didn't know who he was, then proceeded to tell us exactly how you knew who he was, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, then he just keeps going on and on about how he feels like, oh, yeah, he's irrelevant. He doesn't want people on his page that are white and all this. It's like, Okay, so you're not gonna put words in somebody's mouth. You know that's what he didn't say. Okay, so now you can't say that. And bro, I'm gonna just cut the bullshit, right? This is hip hop, dog. So if you're gonna say something, that's fine. But all I'm saying is when somebody claps back with a track or somebody got something to say in response, then don't recluse yourself, bro. Like if you a rapper and you about that, then you gonna get on a track and be a man just like you was a man last night, and you got on that airway and you say, hey yo, well, fuck him, all this kind of stuff, this, that, and the third. So now you know who he is, and now you've acknowledged that you know who he is. So now if Screw got something to say about it, I don't want to hear it. This is hip hop. This is what we do. All right. So if that's what it's going to come down to, then that's what it's going to come down to. But at the end of the day, bro, you got to be a man and stand on what you say. And as a man, that's what, to me, Screw did. And that's like, oh, factual. If you're not being drunk or not looking through your drunk goggles, then you would see that, hey, yo, listen, this man got disrespected twice publicly by Ryan Upchurch, and then he's supposed to not say anything? Man, fuck that. This is hip hop, dog. Like, I don't know what you think this is, bro, but this is hip hop, my nigga. Like, we come here to rap. You feel me? So it's like, yo, I don't want to hear that. I don't. I don't want to hear that, bro. You're not going to get on a public platform and diss somebody and then think that it's all fun and games. It's not, my nigga. You invoking that negative energy, so that's what you about to get. You heard? Like, what? Like, nigga, you think that, yo, I'm going to tell you right now. Ain't no pussy over here, bro, is what I'm saying. Like, it's just not like that. Like, from this side, you're not gonna feel that, bro. Because people stand on what they say, you feel me? So it's like, yo, if you got a person out here that feels like they can disrespect somebody that's a rapper, and then that rapper is not supposed to take back his response and do what he's supposed to do, you crazy, bro. You drunk. You drunk, man. Not over here, bro. I'm gonna tell you one thing. From knowing Screw personally, dog, he not letting that shit slide, homie. He's not. He's not letting that shit slide, my nigga. Like, you not about to get anywhere and because, bro, that's some pussy shit. That's some pussy. You had every opportunity to reach out to somebody, dress what you gotta address, do what you gotta do, right? And you didn't do that. You chose the way to go into an interview and start sneak dissing. Like, come on, son. What type of manly shit is that, son? That's some goofy shit if you ask me. But all I'm saying is this, right? Y'all know what happened to Dax. Y'all know what happened to Dax. You heard that. So all I'm going to say is this. If you feeling froggy, bro, leap. You feel me? Do what you got to do, son. But I will say, I know for a fact that Screw will be prepared at all costs. Because war is war, dog. We all bleed the same blood, you heard? Yo, this is all I'm saying, bro. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit about how this is a clout chasing move. Screw out here trying to get the whoop-de whoop-de whoop whoop whoop. I'm going to address that shit right now. Listen, off top, if anybody's clout chasing, bro, that shit's Upchurch, bro. Because that's some like bait and switch type shit. Like, what are you trying to do, dog? Like, bro, this is rap. All I'm saying, bro. So, you better rap. You feel me? You better rap. That's all I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, drop a like, drop a comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. If not, you a bird. You know what I mean? And yo, hate it or love it, we out here. A whole lot of grrr. You know what I mean? Bow.